Hello everybody! Remember this? Today I'm gonna finish our spice jar and show you the rest of my ideas. Ready? For the second side of the jar I chose to make a simple thyme plant. I placed a simple stem and then I started making the small leaves, simple ring coils squeezed and pressed. I made a bunch of these and I started gluing them carefully, imitating the distribution of thyme leaves. Once you glue them, you can easily move them a little and place them together, but not too much, so you don't spread the glue around them because it will be pretty difficult to clean it off. The result is cute and green and it actually looks like a real plant. Getting now to the third side of the jar. For this one, I chose to do a star anise complete with seeds. I glued 4 paper strips and rolled them into a small loose coil, then squeezed it and shaped it in such a way to get the 3D look. I put some glue inside so it can stay in place and keep its form. I also added a closed marquise made from a darker shade of brown and glued it inside my first 3D shape. This is the seed that completes the look. I made some more and glued them together on the jar. I formed the middle too and placed it carefully inside to finish my star anise. This is the result. I do think the resemblance is pretty spectacular, considering the fact that you can get only that close to reality with similar paper creations. Our next and final spice is a chili pepper. You can do it in multiple ways, from a single piece or from several, in multiple shapes as well. Let's see how it came out from my hands. Let your imagination think for you and you will have the best results. Anyway, don't be disappointed if it won't come out as desired from the first try. It happens to me too. The trick is to not give up and just give it another try. If you have excess glue, remove it carefully with a small piece of napkin. The glass is easily cleanable. I filled empty spaces with 2 cute small chilies and that's it. Our spice jar is now complete and you can start decorating your kitchen with one of these, filling your countertop with colored and warm decorations instead of plain old jars. If you want an even more interesting idea, you could try to decorate your backsplash with your quilt spice creations. Just make sure you don't mistake them for the real thing. Hope you liked today's video and don't forget to hit that subscribe button and leave a like. Tell me in the comments what other spices you would like to see and maybe I'll do a video about them. Also, feel free to share your favorite spice, as I am keen to know what you like to use most in other parts of the world. Take care!